Okay, we are back, and welcome back, everybody, to our episode number 3 of our No Perk walkthrough, Snowy Depths. So we've just saved as we came into here, briefly looked over what we had, did a nice little save. It does look like we can go back up real quick and get the extra health and and perk, or excuse me, extra health and full heal from the dark cave, and then save this heart for when we need it, and it's a lot closer to us. And I think we could pull that all off with 49 HP, but we also have, if we can find a double spell somewhere. We don't have a double spell somewhere, so we're gonna have to do trigger into healing bolt, and I'll show you. You just put a healing bolt after a trigger, and this is a good spot for it. It's flat surface to flat surface. And just get what we can out of it. It's not a ton, but it's a pretty good amount. We can save this stuff. I do think this is the best wand that we have in our arsenal. With a 7 capacity. So what do we do to make this good? Is this one better? Oh, this one's better than that one. So we'll hold on to these fireworks. Looks like we've got quite a few left. Let me think here. If we did, I also want this light as well. So we will take this light. Since we don't have, I mean, we do have all-seeing eye, but we will run out of it. I do enjoy the light. Maybe we'll keep a luminous drill. We do have a triple spell. I guess we could have done 2 teleports into a healing bolt, but one magic arrow is I only need 1. So if we did maybe just keep it simple and go trigger bolt into let's see what that does. That shoots pretty quickly. Now what if we put this? Oh god, that's not a very good idea with the heavy spread there. But I think that's what I'm gonna rock with for right now. Unless we did this. Oops. It knocks us back even more. But does decent damage. Save a spitter bolt for later. I think this will be our little teleport wand to get us around. And now we want our black holes. I'm feeling the chain bolts as well, but let's definitely lock in the black holes. We can get rid of that one. And actually, with that in mind, let me think here. Chain bolts. How are they going to help us here? Everything's kind of long distance in the... we could utilize chain bolts later on. So I think I will keep those for now. And we're going to use these resources that we have here. Oh yeah, we can't forget. We need to use freezing field first. We got a thirsty dog in the background. But doing a freezing field... trying to think here. Maybe we'll do our freezing field right here. And then our black hole is going out. And that will allow... Uh-oh. That took our freezing field with it. See if we can get his attention. Drop in for the kill. And boom, shakalaka. Just kick him while he's frozen. Works like a charm. Works like a charm. So now, do a little teleporting. And make our way back. I don't think that will anger the gods here. But maybe. I don't think the gods get angered. Actually, how many we got? 6. That should be fine. Perfect. 3 remaining. Oh, look at that. We got a little spooter hiding. And somehow we got a trick kill there. That's interesting. Maybe with the freezing first? Not entirely sure. But we can do 2 things here, actually. Just to get ourselves some tiny bit more HP. Is go up here. And really, we should probably get some, like, music notes and shit, but we don't need them. So let's firework into here. Get this extra health. 310, I like it, I like it. And then we make our way over here to this dark, dark cave that we were seeing earlier in our first video. Can we squeeze through here? Nope. And get this full heal from this dark cave over here. And save the full heal in the Holy Mountain in the Frozen Depths, just in case we got to retreat really quickly to heal. We'll have it there. So that's kind of the strat here that I'm using, with not using any perks and showing you how we take care of this as well. Let me think here. So we've got a black hole here that we can use to get this draining. Our wand does have freezing on it, which kind of complicates things, but we also have fireworks, so we can drain some of this. Without drowning. Maybe clear a little bit there as well. Let it flow a little bit faster. I like it. I like it. But the reason why we need to drain this as much as possible is because our shots, I didn't think about it with the freezing on there, are going to be freezing this water. So it's going to kind of make it a pain in the butt. But that's okay. That's okay. What do we got? 2 more fireworks. Again, we're just utilizing what we have. I actually could have went down and got that Kiva Skeevy Firestone from the fungals just to evaporate all this and make this a lot quicker. But I think with this, we can destroy a lot of this water by just freezing it and shooting it. Kind of tedious here, but yeah, using the Firestone really helps with just evaporating all of this. And not having to deal with this kind of headache. But you know, but you can see where we need to go there. Up in here is the health up. Sometimes the reverse, sometimes the full heal is down below, or the full heal is up top. And then this is the fun part. Which we do have 2 black holes still. We could just go like... Oh, yeah, with the humidity, it doesn't really help very well. Because it is super humid in here, so it does slow down the black holes quite a bit. But freezing actually isn't that bad here, because the triplicate bolt is able to break all the ice and get us to our full heal. Where we can feel healthy and happy. And then we just find our way back out of here. And voila. We move on. So now we've taken care of that. Sorry, Perks. That Breathless would have worked out good for that cave, but you know, we didn't need it. And then we just make our way down to our holy mountain for the snowy depths. And it's the reason why I took that health is because the snowy depths can be a real pain. And now we can take the spell refresher after using our last black hole to black hole out of here. Boom. Now we can come in and out of the holy mountain and still edit wands without having to worry about collapsing the holy mountain. And let me think here. How would this work if we did bifurcated? That eats up a lot of mana. So what if we just did only one? A freezing bifurcated shot? Or a freezing chain bolt? The good news is that we can come back if it doesn't work and switch it up. Let's see. So what would we want to put on there? I think that's about it. I am going to take my spell refresher here. And we are going to store our black holes for a bit. We do have these for digging. And then this triple will shoot 2 teleport bolts into the healing bolt, and we'll be able to heal when needed. This wand can go away now. And this will probably be a throwaway wand after a bit. We only need one of those. I don't really see myself using the magic arrow too much in the future. I think this is good for now. So let's just see how well this chain bolt works on. Oh, we do have all-seeing eye as well, don't we? Man, we gotta utilize that. So maybe we can pull this off and not waste a healing shot. Yeah. This seems to work pretty good. That's, I think, already a better wand than what we mostly have. This is definitely better than this one. And we have a chest over here. Let's see what we got in our old chest. He got stuck in the icicle. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Give me that money. But yeah, let's get rid of some of this water. Just so we don't get killed by a thunderstone. Am I right? And what do we have? Guess we'll just use the firework for it also. What? Okay, there's nothing in there. Huh. Strange. Anywho. Standing right on this little edge, you can still edit. I can save this triple. Maybe the fire, the mushroom can go away. And this is now our new healing wand. Beautiful. Put the digging stuff there. We're gonna probably take a couple trips back to this Holy Mountain. I don't know if this is working very well. Oh my goodness. Let's reevaluate what we're doing here real quick. All right, so that's not working. So we will go into a spinner triplicate. Take care of these fools. If we can get some kind of short range aiming or something soon. I do actually like the knockback on this wand. Kind of knocks you back into safety. In a sense. But again, what I like to do here in the frozen depths, or snowy depths, excuse me, is I like to make my way... What's happening over here? I like to make my way all the way to the right. And then kind of make my way up and downish back to the left. Just feels like that's the safest route to go. We do have ourselves a nice little turret here that's going to cause us some trouble. But, oh, we have an Uko. That is no longer an Uko. Feels good, man. Oh, ow. Thank you, sir. That felt good. There we go. Get our money. Thank you very much. A gunpowder flask. How much digging we have to do to get through here? Not too much. But I like to stick to my habits. It looks like we are completely... Oh, nope. Nope, we're not. Holy smokes, we got a whole ways to go. What do we got on this wand? Small teleport bolts. I like small teleport bolts better than large teleport bolts simply because they're a lot safer. And what I mean is you just teleport a short distance instead of a long distance, so you won't teleport into a bunch of stuff. Worst case scenario. Just some stuff. This is interesting little ice pool here. Ice water pool. See what we got happening down here. Looks like we got some kind of... one of those, yep, freezing enemies. That works. So, our wand is decent right now. That's a lot of triplicate bolts. I like triplicate bolts. I'm I'm deciding if I want to hold on to this healing wand for right now, since it is only one healing bolt, but it can heal us for quite a bit. But I think maybe we go heal up, put that stuff away, and just open up for being able to grab some more wands before we rendezvous back here and take off what we need, and before we decide to move on. We do have ambrosia in case things get really bad. So we're going to keep the all-seeing eye on there. And I'm just going to keep short teleport bolts. We'll save this bad boy. These might work better in the Hisi base, because they do shoot through metal and whatnot. And we're not going to be taking any fire or explosion immunity, so fireball orbit's just kind of out of the equation. We can use this for our teleporting around for the time being, but maybe it's better to do it like that. And so we can ditch this wand eventually. I really don't want to ditch this all-seeing eye this time around, so I don't think I'm gonna. Because I really want to keep it for the Hisi base, because there's a lot of good stuff in the Hisi base that's kind of tucked away and hidden. What was this? This was a bunch of triplicate bolts, right? I mean, we have one. I don't think we need another. I don't think we need another one. Oh, we didn't even heal. That's fine. That's fine. Looks like we got ourselves a couple easy kills. Okay, we have more fireworks. Hey, hush, please. That's not too shabby. Oops. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Hey, look at that. A nice little chest. Oh, another chest. The problem was earlier that I feel like we somehow destroyed the contents of the last one by shooting it with a firework. I don't think that would happen, but maybe it was just an empty chest that might have been a mimic that drowned, you know, and had the money in it, and then the money went away. That is a danger dice. We don't want to deal with that. Danger dice. That is a toxic sludge potion. Not interested in that either. That is kind of a sketchy area over there. So I think it might be better to go and attack these guys from this side. That's an Uko. we get him? Wow, we got him with that. Holy cow. We got him with that. I wanted to get my money out of there, but oh well. Looks like this guy decided to set himself up for failure. A little bit of fireworks to celebrate that kill. And we got the sniper, we got the shotgunner. Alright, now we can continue moving through this way. But yeah, all-seeing eye is really nice to have. Oh shit. Kind of biffed that one. How do we get this without messing ourselves up? Whew. Okay. Just like that. See what's on this little guy. Blood miss. I guess we'll take that for now. I don't really see how we're going to utilize that, but you never know. Could have used it with that crit on blood earlier. You know? That crit on blood. Hey, go. Go. But crit on water is one of my most favorite of the crits on. Crit on water, crit on oil, both very, very good for upcoming areas. I don't like to drop down too fast going down through these areas as well, because you can drop down in the middle of a multitude. Sounds like we have another Uko on our hands. Yes, we do, because he just got blown to smithereens. Holy cow. How do we approach this? I think we go up and around. Maybe up and around? I don't know. Uko's a little bit of a scary enemy here. There we go. Took care of that. Kind of wish my all-seeing eye was in a little bit better position to be used. But that's fine. It's one of the nice things about having edit wands everywhere is you could just have a holding wand that's got all your good stuff on it. And you can just switch back and forth to your utilities and all that stuff, but you know, that's just not the case right now. That's just not the case. And these Heesies, man, they got some really good accuracy, so if you can get your shot off first, you're, oh shoot, you're in a much better position. One cool thing about Heesy, though, is if you're directly below them, they can't see you. So, if worse comes to worse, let them take the high ground. As soon as they see you from the side ground, They're gonna lay one into you. Oh, look, we got a shop there. And that digging laser there, plasma cutter, might actually be something that we want to utilize. What do we got for room? We could actually buy that right now if we can get to it. Is there a quick way of getting to it? Yeah, see, alright, we found the bottom. I feel nice and safe now that we found the bottom. Please don't come in here. I like to pick that up because plasma cutter is pretty nice for getting into areas where you don't want to waste a black hole. But you still need to get into that area. Looks like we got ourselves a wand. Stopped him in his tracks, didn't we? Holy smokes. Still a shuffle wand. Not really interested in what it has to offer. This guy, however... Oh, shoot. And we got a sniper over here. See, this... If you start retreating too fast, you can really get yourself into a pickle. But I'm going to try to use these fireworks for this enemy here. Since they kind of heal with freezing, so... There we go. Took care of that. My money! That's fine. And we've got just a couple of these fireworks left. And I think one all-seeing eye, 5 all-seeing eyes remaining. Nice. So maybe we use them where we need them. This is another shuffle wand, but it's got a crit on blood on it. Interesting. So maybe these blood mists are something that we snag on the way down. I don't know. We'll find out here in a bit. Looks like these guys kind of took care of each other there. But yeah, I like to try and at least try and full clear every level that I can. Oh shit. And we are toxified. Am I out of... I'm not out of rockets. Okay, where'd that come from? Aha. You, sir. Thank you very much for taking that unnecessary HP from me with your toxicity. Considering we don't have any perks this run. That is a nice place to use an all-seeing eye as well. Usually when the music changes, it's a good indicator that there's some enemies. And you should watch out. Music likes to do that. Bow, 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 bow. Perhaps we can find ourselves some kind of homing. I really like short range homing. It's one of my favorite homing projectile modifiers. But let's see what's in here. Oh, we got ourselves one of these guys again. Oops. Whoops. Take care of those before they get too much. There we go. Well done. That is another shuffle wand, but you know what? It could have something good on it, so I think we might have to figure out how to get in there. Which is simply just... Oh, we got another one of those guys. What do we got for killing here? That wand kind of sucks. I've got 9 fireworks remaining. So if we can... Ooh, cool. He's already been messed up. So how you do this... without getting too messed up, is you take your water and you got to run the water, fill this area between this with water, and that'll burn the wood on the inside, collapsing this rock. We don't really have that. We do have what it takes to get in there, though. We got a plasma cutter, and we'll probably wind up using that in a bit. You got to be really careful about getting frozen, because if you get frozen, you can literally just get kicked and killed. Just like how we handled Steve with the freezing and the killing. The same thing. And this is really just for money. Taking those guys out is really just for the money. It's not for the broken spell that you get from them. Showing you how to repair a broken wand might be something that we have to do in the future, but we are returning back to our holy mountain, I think. Have we looked at that wand yet? Don't believe that we have. So what I'm doing here is, say you have 2 spells on a non-shuffle, right? This one's only got 2 shots. This one has 2 shots. It's a non-shuffle. So if you shoot this, switch off the wand, switch back, it'll shoot this one again. If you don't switch, it'll do the all-seeing eye. And I didn't want to waste my all-seeing eye, so I was switching off and switching back. That's kind of mediocre. Yeah, okay. We still have our teleport? We do. And teleport actually does quite a bit of digging as well. Worst case scenario, which like is here. You can dig with the teleport bolt. Alright, so we've got a crit on blood. Which I think will save. These can go away now. I don't think I'm really interested in the bubble spark with trigger. I just wanted the crit on blood. So we can ditch both of these. and move on using our all-seeing eye first. Using them up, and then we'll be able to teleport around. Zip, zip, zip. Maybe? Okay. There we go. That works. And what was it that we're going to go for? Actually, while we're there, I think, because we've used a decent amount of health, I think we just... And we've cleared a good chunk of the frozen depths. One thing that we could do, actually, is... We do have the... Let's see if I can grab one of these. Let me see this wand right here. There's a lot of wands just chilling in here. If we take these black holes... This might just be enough black holes to get us down to see what's in that. There's a secret spot over here that you can black hole to, or there's a puzzle that you find and you solve. But I'm gonna do it the easy way and just black hole my way to where I want to be. And that is over here. It's going to be a room. There's going to be 2 wands in that room. And usually the way to get to that is you'll see like a... It looks like an eyeball that's in the middle of the Holy Mountain that has the teleportanium in it, in between the portals and the actual Holy Mountain itself. You'll find that on this floor somewhere. And you just go from underneath it and squirt regular or unstable teleportanium up into the eye and fill the eye with it, and it'll create a portal over it, and it'll take you to this room that we are going to here shortly. And I hope that 9 black holes is going to be enough, but I like to go straight from underneath this lower stone here. But I believe 9 should be more than enough. Hopefully. And we can save 2. I think just shoot our way out of this, can we? Yeah. Now go into the portal and have a look at what we have here. So this is nice. We've got a chainsaw and piercing. That's huge. And that's a lot of capacity, but really bad cast delay. So we're going to snag this bad boy. Go in here, and that takes you right back to the entrance. Or if you went through the portal over the eye, I think it takes you right back to the portal over the eye. And with that, put our sweet little black holes away. We're going to take our full heal. And what are we going to do with these chainsaws now? So, chainsaws are awesome. We can get rid of these guys now because we don't have any mana. Piercing is really, really good. Makes projectile fly through enemies, but harmful to the caster. So it could be devastating if used in the wrong way. But I think what we can do here, maybe, let's kind of just move some stuff off this wand real fast. And if we go chainsaw, let's see how that shoots. Okay, if we go double chainsaw, that's pretty cool. We do freezing into... Maybe we only need one chainsaw on there? Ooh, that knockback though. Holy cow! Huh. Maybe we use something different here? That knockback is pretty wild. And I'm curious. Maybe we just skip the spark bolt for a bit. And we just run with the freezing triplicate bolt, which I really enjoy. It's a ton of knockback. I don't even think I can stop the knockback. That's just crazy. 370, 107, 360, 104. If we just try that on this here, see if it's a little bit safer. So we can get a few shots off. That's pretty good. And I think that looks pretty good. What would this look like? That's not too bad either. Getting the crit on blood, and it doesn't blow out so fast. I like that. That'll work for me. We'll save our chainsaw. We've got two. We just hold on to one of those. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to use this plasma cutter to see what was on that wand. And maybe keep... No, we're not gonna get any fire immunity, so we don't want to mess with that guy. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty snazzy here. And we can dig with this wand too. So now let's go find out where that electrical box was that we're kind of goofing around near. This guy heals. From freezing damage. So we just powerhouse him with some plasma cutter and call it a day. Ain't nobody got time for messing around with that fool. There is a wizard's den to the, or magical temple to the left. And if I had something like all-seeing eye, I might consider going into there. But I don't. So I'm not gonna. Plus, I usually really only go into the wizard's den for the magical key, magical note that's in there. If I need to do something like create a sun. And there's an orb in there as well. That obviously makes the boss stronger, but rewards you with some more HP. What is this? Spellcast? Wow, that's really fast. But we don't need the HP. We're at 370 right now. And silly controller doing its little freezing thing because my mouse is like, hey, use me. What do we got up here? Looks like we got a random damage orb. Damage field. And a wand just chilling right here, which is pretty cool. Which is actually a pretty nice looking wand. It's not better than what we've got, but it has more capacity, which means you can make it better. We'll hold on to it for a moment. I want to see what's inside that electricity box that we found earlier. But I really hope that, you know, kind of the little things that I'm doing are helping show you how I do what I do as far as, you know, win streaking and you know, making win streaking a thing, you know, like it's, I know Noita is super RNG based, but you know, it's like in my stream yesterday I was talking to chat and a guy comes in, he's like, man, there's not a whole lot of times that I die to enemies in this game. And I go, oh yeah? And he goes, yeah, because most of the time I die to myself. So, and that's very, very true. Right? Most of the time I wind up killing myself, mainly by blowing my own face off or somehow just jumping into a giant vat of acid. You know, it's all stuff that can be avoided, but we just get careless sometimes, and we get punished for it. I'm not worried about that 10 bucks. Okay, here is our little room here, and I'm just going to use this nice little plasma cutter to cut my way into here. And not bother with electrifying this box. And that has a reduced recharge on it. Which, reduced recharge is something I really like later on in the game. So... I like this wand, but I want that reduced recharge, so... it is what it is. We may or may not have to come back for something that, you know, like just go down to the Holy Mountain and drop a wand or something down there that we want to get, and then we just, when we black hole back up, we'll snag it then. I'm going to pop another all-seeing eye here. Simply because I want to be able to see. Also, this is a great spell for that guy there. I believe. Or not. I don't know if he likes explosion damage. Or is immune to it or something? I know he's kind of immune to freezing. Ah. see if we can take care of this guy. Oh god, he just launched that straight at me. What the heck, dude? He's healing from something. But I ain't gonna play that game. The unstable crystals do like crazy damage. So they work really well. But like I said, there's some enemies that are immune to explosive. Or immune to frozen. And that always makes things tricky when you're like, I got a good build. I'm gonna do good this run. And then you're like, why is my awesome build not killing this thing? This is also probably someplace that we're probably better off not messing around with. That is the entrance to the magical temple. And it's not as if the magical temple is super scary. It's just we can't see in there, and there's a lot of toxic mist that just constantly spawns. And it's pretty annoying. And I'm just not going to deal with it. Just one of those things. Just like Mark in our first video. He's just there, and there's no need to mess with him. But let's see if we've got something over here. We got a couple enemies going for that wand. Hopefully it doesn't have any nukes on it. Oh, it's a digging bolt wand. Which I like digging bolts. But actually, it might be useful to use here real quick. This is personal gravity field. I do have a chainsaw. Get the hell out of there. Alright, we got speed up for our black hole. It's a non-shuffle wand. I like improving my black hole wands. Again, we're relying on all-seeing eye a lot. And we're getting to the point where I'm over it. So I'm going to take this wand for the speed up. Whoops. Actually, we're going to ditch this teleport to see what's up in here. See if we can find something worth venturing for. As long as you got a little bit of light, you know, you got some light on your wand, not all is wrong with the world. Bubbles. If that was a non-shuffle, that'd be a really good wand, but it's a shuffle. We're not going to be getting any perks like no more shuffle, so it is what it is. But I would like my plasma cutter back. And I got to figure out where I left that at. So that's still an entrance to the magical temple. One of the things I really like to look for on in this area is a wand with add mana on it, because add mana likes to start to show up. Oh goodness, that is not what we want to use. Likes to show up around uh, frozen depths. Snowy depths, excuse me. Let's see if we've got a heart container in here. Sometimes there's a heart container hidden in here. There's not. Ah. Is this my wand right here that I want? No, we left that. We're leaving all-seeing eye behind and never looking back. I think this is the one I wanted. Yeah, for digging. Gotta keep that plasma cutter, I tell you. It's gonna come in handy in the snowy depths. So, let's see if we make our way down. This thing will do a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. So I always like to just jump up a little bit when I use it, so I don't slide into it. Because I think every one of those little pixels does like 5 damage or something crazy. Like that. I do believe they can see straight up, but they can't see straight down. Here's a nice little non-shuffle wand with rockets. Again, I really want that reduced recharge. The speed up on the black hole is not as important. How is this compared? I think we pass on that guy for now. I believe we can just sneak a little plasma cutter in there. There we go. Took care of that. And we're kind of getting close to wrapping up this this area here. I don't want to waste too much more time because Uko can just dive right in and stun lock us and kill us with 190 HP, which seems like a lot of HP, but it really isn't when it comes to our friend Uko. So just with, you know, experience firsthand, I like to play it really safe with the old Uko buddy. I like to play it really safe. I'm just gonna have a little tour around the south side over here. First we're gonna go in here and take out this sniper so he doesn't decide to just like say, oh, I'm gonna hike this mountain and then snipe us from behind, because they sure love to do that. That's their job, sniping you from a mile off screen. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to wrapping up this floor, I think. Let's just have a little peek-sees here. See what else we're dealing with. Freezing is a really great way to take care of Uko, and I'm glad that we had freezing on this wand, because he could have really given us some trouble. Let's see here. Let's have a little look. Make sure we're not forgetting anything. Heart containers, though, that's not something we really found. Oh, I guess we found one immediately, huh? And then that was it. That was all she wrote. there are some areas on this level that have like heart containers hidden. But see where we found that damage field? That would have been where a heart container was. But it turned out to be a damage field. Looks like we got a little flasky flask. Alright, we've got a wand here, and this might be pushing it to the edge of this map over here. So let's just see. That's a non-shuffle, but usually these larger non-shuffle wands this early in the game aren't that rewarding. But you never know. So this has got a speed up on it, and it's a decent non-shuffle with 12 capacity. So you know it's not terrible. The castellet we can fix because reduce recharge here. Boom, castellet. I could bring that down. There's other ways of doing so, but I think we swap those two out. And see where we're at on this wall over here. Wait, what? Thank you. You'd think that you could get a little bit of air in that tiny little pocket, but the game's like, nope. You can't breathe where you can perfectly fit your head. Alright, here we are in uncharted territories. And there's nothing here. So I think it's time to... Ow. Time to move on. Ow. Time to move on here. I don't really think there's anything for us. We pretty much cleared everywhere. I mean, really the only thing else that we could do, and I mean, we are at 370, is we could go get this second orb up here. Might not be an absolute horrible idea, just for the extra HP. And the boss only having 2 orbs isn't that big of a deal. But let's just keep him at 1 orb. Let's just keep him at 1 orb. And roll out, baby. So now we've got a Steve again. So we're gonna freeze him and kill him. Okay. That is a nice little set of perks there with the fire immunity. You gotta love that. Now here we have a crit on oil. Crit on oil. I am a big fan. It's kind of interesting. Always cast Magic Bolt with trigger. Triplicate Bolt. Some freezing. Those are fun if you can get unlimited spells. But yes, we made it. Safe and sound through the frozen depths without dying. Feels good. We got ourselves some great additions to our artillery here, our arsenal. I always like to speed up my black holes every chance I get, because sometimes you just have to get the heck out of there. So any kind of speed up to a black hole is really, really nice. And where did we find that last wand? because I kind of want to go back and get the other speed up, but that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me while we do this Chapter 3, No Perk walkthrough, Noita. And we've successfully made it to our holy mountain between the snowy depths and the Hisi base. So now the Hisi base is going to get interesting because we don't have toxic immunity, we don't have fire immunity, we don't have explosion immunity, we don't have any of that. So Hisi base is going to be a lot of fun. But thank you guys very much for watching this video, enjoying this run with me. And in the next video, we will go over what we're going to do with our wands here in the Holy Mountain, how we're going to escape the Holy Mountain. We've already taken care of Steve, who's angry. And then I'll show you the reason why I have the pheromone flask and the unstable teleportanium flask from the coal pits, and how important those flasks are. And but if you liked the content, please hit that subscribe button down below on your YouTube page here at the Ninja Ranch. And if you do Twitch, go on over to twitch.tv/Ninja Cowboy, or just search Ninja Cowboy on Twitch. I am the only Ninja Cowboy there is. And hit that follow button, guys. But thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys. And it really does feel good to be a Ninja Cowboy. But until next time, sayonara, guys. I'm out.